XRP has grabbed the attention of all of the government's top officials, despite being embroiled in a huge lawsuit that could have a far-reaching impact on the judicial system. This cryptocurrency has demonstrated some excellent price targets. If you're thinking about investing in XRP, now might be the best time to purchase the drop and maximize your earnings. You should like and subscribe if you want to keep up with all the latest crypto news. Make sure you don't miss anything. In the future, keep an eye out for bulls and bears. In today's video, we'll discuss Empower Oversight, a new body that has been involved in this courtroom drama. The price of XRP is on a marked upward trend and is likely to skyrocket. The real question is whether this new venture will be successful for both the fintech firm and XRP as a whole. The cryptocurrency has been through a lot, but it looks to be able to remain cool and composed even in such trying circumstances. Ripple will be battling this legal struggle for at least a year, with a life expectancy of roughly the first days of January 2022. However, a lot is dependent on the court and news from both parties, despite the fact that the SEC was given the option of submitting the internal documents with some delay. It appears that this option was of little help to the regulatory body, as Ripple has never failed to leave the situation as it is. Make sure to watch the entire video to get the most up-to-date XRP price prediction. Please keep in mind that the cryptocurrency market is highly volatile, thus the prices indicated in this video may change. Furthermore, this video is not intended to be interpreted as financial or investment advice in any way. To make smarter investing selections, you should conduct your own due research or consult an expert. So, without further ado, let's get started. The SEC, a US regulatory body, stated in December 2020 that Ripple and its top executives were selling XRP as unregistered securities. According to the SEC, Ripple officials marketed over $1.3 billion in XRP as securities while never adhering to the SEC rules and regulations. This case had an impact on Ripple, particularly XRP, which was delisted from key trading platforms and permanently barred from others. As a result, even if someone wants to invest in XRP right now, it will be difficult until trading platforms enable it. It's important to remember that any fluctuations in the token's price are primarily due to existing users buying and selling XRP. In fact, it is self-evident that XRP is a digital asset rather than a security because nothing linked with traditional security will be received by any XRP holder. Well, it appears that Ripple has the support of the majority. Empower Oversight, a non-profit, nonpartisan educational organization dedicated to improving independent oversight of government and corporate malfeasance, has filed a Freedom of Information Act request with the United States government. The Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, was contacted in order to obtain information about internal communications between SEC officials and other current and previous employers. According to the background check on this organization, Empower Oversight assists insiders in documenting and reporting corruption to the appropriate authorities, as well as holding those authorities accountable for acting on those allegations. Oliver Giraud, the founder of Empower Oversight, wrote to the acting chief FOIA officer, explicitly stating that from May 2017 to December 2020, senior SEC officer William Hinman had actively participated in the SEC regulation of cryptocurrency while receiving millions of dollars from his former employer. Hinman had been working with Simpson Thacher, a law firm, before the SEC. This legal practice is a member of the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, an industry group whose mission is to promote the use of Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency. Hinman was also invited to testify on his own declaration, in which he declared that the Ethereum cryptocurrency, Ether, and Bitcoin were not securities in his capacity as an SEC commissioner. The prices of Ether grew to their substantial worth only after Hinman's statement. The SEC sued one of Ethereum's competitors, Ripple, stating that its cryptocurrency, XRP, is not a digital asset but rather a security, causing XRP prices to plummet by 25%. Intriguingly, after leaving the SEC in December 2020, William Hinman returned to Simpson Thacher as a partner. Not to mention, there's another twist in the story. The leader of the SEC division was the one who first brought this subject to the court's attention and was the basis for the XRP lawsuit's inclusion. Mark Berger also left the Securities and Exchange Commission and returned to Simpson Thacher. Apart from Hinman, there are additional possible concerns stemming from former SEC Chairman Jay Clayton's handling of Bitcoin issues. Similarly to Hinman, Clayton argued that Bitcoin's price growth was not due to security. With Clayton's tenure at the SEC coming to an end, the complaint against Ripple was launched. Not to mention, Clayton joined One River Asset Management, a cryptocurrency hedge fund focusing solely on Bitcoin and Ethereum. As soon as he left the regulatory body, Clayton has recently joined Fireblocks as a member of the advisory board. This company is a crypto asset custodian that has facilitated the transfer of over $1 trillion in digital assets and has an insurance policy that protects assets while in storage and transit. Clayton has become the target of an Empower oversight inquiry against SEC officials as a result of these revelations. According to attorney Jeremy Hogan, William Hinman's deposition was problematic because his testimony was not made public. Furthermore, according to Ripple lawyer Reed Fidgel, the former SEC deposition was allegedly erased by the SEC counsel, Michael Seaman. Other than the difficulties with respect to Ripple, can you name any other lawyers who came to you, not requesting a no-action letter, but seeking advice with respect to transactions in digital assets? Ripple claims the removed paragraph answers the query. With this claim and the government's watchdog closing in on the regulatory body, the SEC is under a lot of pressure to make decisions about digital asset enforcement. The SEC vs. Well case appears to be the final straw, as the sector has banded together to combat the regulation by enforcement approach. Since the beginning, John Deaton, an attorney for XRP holders who have filed a motion to intervene in the SEC v. Ripple case, has stated publicly that SEC officials' conflict of interest is probable. In early January 2021, he published his personal gain theory. Prior to William Hinman's deposition, Mr. Deaton offered a line of questioning that would put pressure on the ex-SEC official about charges of conflict of interest. The CFTC is also pursuing the SEC for its role as the Digital Asset Supervisory Authority. Representative Don Baer introduced the Digital Market Structure and Investor Protection Act in the legislature in the last week of July, with the goal of framing a regulatory structure to protect consumers and promote innovation by incorporating Bitcoin and other digital assets into existing financial regulatory structures. The bill establishes a clear distinction between the security of digital assets and the security of digital assets. According to the law, any digital asset that provides rights similar to those of a traditional holding will fall under the category of digital asset securities, over which the SEC will have responsibility. Those currencies, however, that do not grant rights to their share, dividend earnings, or voting will be considered a digital asset, and the CFTC, or Commodities Future Trading Commission, will have control over them. If the legislation passes, attorney Thienvu Hogan also found that XRP would not be subject to SEC oversight. On the SEC rising power over the emerging asset class, Brian Quintance, the current CFTC commissioner, tweeted that the SEC has no control over pure commodities or their trading platforms, whether those commodities are wheat, gold, oil, or crypto assets. Regardless of how much Gary Gensler screams that every initial coin offering is an unregistered security, the case will now be decided by the judge. XRP is currently trading at $1.24, down 0.85% in the last 24 hours. XRP has risen 160% since July 20th, approaching its 3-month high and exhibiting an inverted head and shoulders neckline. On the other hand, the current range is a corrective measure. A break below it might result in a consolidating formed triangle pattern, 22% below the falling trend line. The target price for a breakout would be at $1.40, near to the 78.6% retracement level at $1.65, and approaching the 61.8% retracement level. XRP is a good investment, and with so much focus on it, you'd better keep an eye on the market's progress. That concludes today's video. We hope you had a good time watching it. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let us know what you think the price of XRP will be in the comments section below. Goodbye until then!